Meadow.
Every time. Hello. Sorry we're late. We got to chatting and missed the start time by a ways. But it's okay. We're here now. All right. So normally I would have Charlie and Spence both in the chat, but since they're on screen, I have Devin. Hello, Devin.
It's all of us talking to Devin.
All of us talking to Devin. You should feel special. All right. So I do want to get some work done. I haven't decided if I want to work on this or if I want to work on my fantasy stuff. I feel like I should force myself to work on the fantasy stuff, but this is calling to me more in terms of like actual inspiration. So
I'm just here to keep y'all company because I did so much freaking stuff over the past 2 days that I've completely wiped myself out.
Well, then your sprints can be like watching YouTube videos or reading something.
Mm-hmm.
Setting a really loud alarm that goes off just before the sprint's over and napping. Not that I've ever done that.
So, but we were, before we started, me and Haley me and Spence were talking about making our own clothing and making clothes for people and whatnot. And on that note, I've been thinking about maybe making some clothes for Noelle, because I feel like, you get a yard of fabric and I can make, for a toddler, I can make a bunch more stuff out of 1 yard than I could for me. So like it would be way cheaper to make clothes for her than it would for me.
And a really good way to like practice your skills.
True. Yeah. I get really good at sewing for her and then yay.
I actually have a video of me sewing a dress that's supposed to have gone up last week that didn't yet.
Okay. In terms of videos from you, Spence, I actually have a possible video request from you. You do vintage hair a lot. Would you consider doing a tutorial for like victory rolls or something of that nature?
Inquiring mind.
No.
No?
Yeah, I suck at that so hard.
Okay.
Like the process of me doing it is like me going, am I gonna do it? And it looks like trash. It's literally like 45 minutes on one roll, me swearing and like almost giving up and crying.
Well, all right. I just thought I would ask.
Think how famous you would be with the most relatable beauty vlogs on the internet.
I did just order some new like hair product that's supposed to keep the curls in better than what I've been using, so we'll see.
Well, another person that I watch on YouTube, Cherry Dollface, she has some really good tutorials, so I'll just have to follow hers, I guess. I don't know if anybody else knows Cherry Dollface. I really like her. She's a vintage model, and she does YouTube stuff. And here, you know what I can do, because it's my stream. I can show what she looks like.
I follow mostly, as far as like vintage goes, Rachel Maxey, because she has that chaotic energy I thrive on, and Carolina. She's from Poland, and I can't pronounce her last name. I'm not even going to try it, but she is hilarious.
Yeah, I watch both. I subscribe to both of those people. I also am subscribed to Bernadette Banner. She's more like Edwardian.
I love Bernadette Banner.
Her aesthetic is more Edwardian stuff, and she makes most of her clothes too.
Because of Bernadette Banner, I've fallen down a rabbit hole where I follow like at least 2 plus size historical dressers and vintage stylers who post videos regularly, and it's so much joy.
Because of Bernadette Banner, I found Morgan Donner. I really like her too, because she's a little bit on the plus side ish more than some of the others. Okay, this is Cherry Dollface. She's a lovely human being. She does tutorials on YouTube, and she's a vintage model, like pinup and rockabilly and all that kind of stuff.
So I'm looking at her YouTube channel right now, and I kind of want to cut bangs into my hair to do some of these.
I know,
I'm
right?
not gonna lie. I hate having bangs, but if I could.
Some of her stuff is not actually bangs, but they're bumper bangs,
Mm-hmm.
which fake bangs, which you could do. Without
This is her and her husband. They're freaking hilarious. Like, I don't know, they're just great, and she's great.
I'm giggling because we're authors and my brain went to interrobangs.
Yeah,
those are real bangs there, but like.
Thanks, Devin.
That's going to be my demon costume for Halloween this year. I'm just going to put an ellipsis on my forehead, just 3 dots, just so every time Meadow and Jayce see me, they scream. I'll be the scariest person on Author 2. I am ellipsis.
So yeah, that's Cherry Dollface. If you don't follow her and you are into like pinup, rockabilly style vintage, I recommend her. What? You already had a popsicle. No, you already had a popsicle.
Totally followed.
Yeah, I've been following her since like I was in high school. So. I think I said no to that request. But that means nothing to this creature. Nope. Nope.
I don't know if wants to ride a bicycle or wants a popsicle, but I want a popsicle.
Ride a bicycle.
Hey, I think I have popsicles.
Okay.
Thank you, Noelle.
Well, on Heather's stream earlier, I forgot who it was, brought up dilly bars, and I want a dilly bar now so bad, and I don't have any near me, and I don't want to like have a hobby to pick any up. And now I want dilly bars and popsicles. I'm turning into a child.
Look over here. Who's that?
Oh, Daddy.
Yeah, it's Charlie.
Daddy.
Say hi, Charlie.
Daddy.
And over here, say hi, Spence.
Daddy.
No, say hi, Spence.
Daddy.
Okay. She chose the person she's obsessed with. It's Charlie this time.
Daddy.
I'll take it.
Say hi, Charlie.
Daddy.
It's wonderful having people having an obsession. It's not saying bad things about me. I love it.
Noelle, say hi, cat.
No.
No. No.
I understand.
That's cat right there. It's cat next to a cat.
Cat.
Yeah, there's some cats right there, and there's cat right there.
Can we do?
Yeah.
So I love that Devin private messaged me on Facebook to tell me that my calendar hadn't been changed yet.
That's our Devin keeping us on the ball.
Oh, we had Orla join us. I haven't seen you on my stream in a while.
Hi, Orla!
You're gonna spill the chips. Okay. Hold
You
on.
guys aren't hearing any feedback, are you?
I'm not.
Okay, good, because the audio is coming through my monitor now. And I was worried that you guys might be getting some feedback. I just wanted to make sure.
I finally figured out what a murder rainbow looks like because I needed to describe it in the outline. So I even made a gradient on my in an art program to make sure it looked good.
Oh, I don't need that anymore.
I know what they look like now. I think they're pretty.
Sorry, I had to stop Noelle from grabbing the chips because she grabbed them and they flipped upside down. And I was like, no, you're going to spill them. So I had to jump up and rescue the chips from being spilled all over the place.
No.
But again, hello, Orla. I'm glad you're here.
I think during Sprint, I'm going to acquire my desktop tower to
Awesome.
see if I can fit it in here.
Speaking of which, Ooh, work has been kicking your butt. Well, I'm glad you're here. Now it's time to get to work. Let's do it. I like using Camille Merrick's timers because they're the like bell at the end is really like soft and not startling. And I prefer timers without music because I like to listen to my own music during sprints. And her timers are pretty, and this one I chose because we're in the month of where spring starts. Spring hasn't started yet, but we're in the month where spring starts, so it's officially springtime in my mind. So,
Valid. The snow is melting. There is no more winter. What is this? Screw your coats. I'm not wearing my coat anymore, damn it.
Yeah, I'm having a very lo-fi for Vampires Day, which is a great playlist if you haven't listened to it. if you're into lo-fi,
I am totally into lo-fi.
yeah, lo-fi for vampires only is a great list, and it has been like perennially on in the house for the last like week.
my writing playlist is labeled as such on my YouTube channel. It's like it's a public playlist, and it's what I listen to when I'm working on my books. There's quite a variety of music on there because I try to have a little bit of what each of my main characters like to listen to because I like to listen to what they like to listen to when I'm writing from their point of view.
Well, that's smart.
Yeah. So there's a lot of 80s like power ballad type music because the main character of one book really, really likes that. And then there's some country on there because I'm working on a cowboy romance. So, like, yeah. So, you know. All right. We're going to start this right now. 3, 2, 1, go! I have too many tabs open. I couldn't find the right one.
Ding, ding, ding.
I have the other tower in here, and I turned it on. So I no longer have dual monitors with this computer.
I don't like having this lamp on when I'm on stream because it only illuminates like from here up, so I look weird. I want light that either shines down like this or straight at me, not like, because it points down and it makes the white table illuminate, which then shines up on me.
It would be good to use on a dark night to record the ghost story.
Shine bright like a diamond.
I was going to work, but then I started looking at fabric on this website that Spence provided to me, and I didn't get any work done.
Yeah, I had to move away from that very quickly.
Well, I'm looking and I'm seeing like some cool combos where I could like make a skirt out of one color, and then I like there's one that's got like a cool pattern on it, and I could make a shirt to match with that skirt, or you know, whatever. And I want to make my own clothes bad enough that I'm like considering, but I'd have to talk to Jordan first because I can't just order a bunch of fabric and then like without telling him, because then I'd get here and be like, what the fuck.
I just bought 12 yards from that website.
I'm gonna see if I can get like, because there's this black one, this black cotton fabric, that I'm gonna see if I can convince Jordan to let me get like 3 or 4 yards of it, because I think I could make a few things out of it. I don't know anything about
the black cotton.
Okay, so the first black cotton one that's on here is that for me is the cotton twill. I don't know anything about twill. I don't know what that means.
It's kind of a suiting fabric. It would make a good skirt, a good heavy duty skirt.
And then there's black lawn cotton.
That would be a very gauzy, flowy thing.
And then there's Island Breeze gauze, black.
I have some of that in yellow, and it is a delightful summer fabric, but it is sheer.
Mm.
So the dress I'm going to make with it, I'm either going to have to wear a slip under it, or I'm going to have to line it. I'm not sure which I'm doing yet.
Yeah, see, I know nothing about fabric, so yeah. I know I don't really want corduroy, but there's lots of corduroy on here.
I just put a link for a different black in the chat. I want to save up and buy like 100 yards of this.
Ooh. Ultra satin.
And you can buy swatches off from them too. And the swatches are like a pretty decent size and give you a really good idea of what the fabric is before you commit to buying.
Mm-hmm.
Which is great when you're ordering fabric online.
Right. Because in the fabric store, you can go and touch and feel all of it and whatnot before you buy any.
And now I have a cotton commercial going through my head. Thank you, Cotton Ad Council.
The touch, the feel of cotton, the fabric of our lives.
Yep.
This candle smells really good. It's cranberry chutney.
Ooh.
And it's funny is when I got this for Christmas for my grandma, and it was, you know, all my family was together because they all were giving me and Noelle the presents from them. And Noelle smelled it and she said, sweet. And everybody in my family was like astonished that she knew what a sweet thing smelled like. I don't know. Is that weird for a 2-year-old to know what something sweet smells like?
Not really.
I wouldn't think so.
You want to smell a candle? No. What does it smell like?
It smells candle.
It smells like a candle. Let me put it out.
I'm going to be able to set up my second computer at my computer.
Nice.
It smells candle.
What does it smell like?
That's going to be really handy while you're streaming games because you can have the chat over there and the game over there.
Candle.
It smells like a candle. It doesn't smell sweet anymore. It smells like a candle.
And I have 2 HDMI cords, so I have a long one that connects from my desktop. But I found my small one that I can just use between my laptop and the monitor if I want to have two.
Yeah, that's where I failed on testing things Sunday, is I found out that I can stream video of a game I'm playing of that game from the computer. I forgot to try to set something up as a second monitor so I could see chat to see if I could get something set up for that, and I forgot to do it. So I guess we're gonna have to do another play session.
That was a fun stream to just like hang out in and pretend I wasn't there for. I was there for an hour before you noticed me, Kat.
Never said
Like,
it.
I want to feel like I'm talking to somebody, but not have to talk to somebody. So I'm just gonna come in here and mute.
It was fun. We got a giant hill fort made. We killed a Forsaken, hunted several trolls. It was wonderful.
Me and Megan set up a Stardew Valley game together.
Which other people, if they wanted to, could come in on that at future hangouts, right?
We just have to get you can have up to 4 people playing, so the host plus 3 others, but the host has to get more cabins.
Cool. Still trying to figure out how Stardew Valley works and get over my anxiety about doing it.
We can play together.
I need to get over my anxiety about making clothes because, like, the more I look at fabric, the more I'm like, I want to order like 5 yards of this so I can make something.
Right?
I just gotta have the time to do it.
No.
I have the time. I just don't have the talent or the money.
I used to make clothes, and a couple years ago, we got a sewing machine just so I could start doing that again. And
I don't know. After the stream's over, because Jordan doesn't have to go back to work till 5 o'clock, because he opened and then somebody called out and now he has to close. And so after the stream's over, I might go up there and be like, please, can I get some fabric? Don't die, Jayce.
breathe with the air, not with the slime. Breathe with the air, not with the slime.
Don't die, Jayce. Don't die, Jayce.
No,
So speaking of time frames, there might be a change next week.
damn it, Jayce. Okay, so I am going to try out a new schedule of Tuesday being at noon Eastern instead of 4 Eastern.
And through that, I would push Perfect Pancake up an hour to 2. So it would be
Down an hour?
no, it's 1 to 3 right now, so it would be 2 to 4.
Move it forward an hour or back an hour?
You'd be moving it down an hour
Down an hour?
in time.
It doesn't make any sense, okay? Where he's moving it to 2 o'clock Eastern, okay?
I don't like time anymore.
Yeah, so me and Jayce talked about it, and because I was thinking about making my Tuesday stream be in the morning instead of in the afternoon, like now, and because I want to try to motivate myself to get up a little bit earlier in the day rather than sleeping in all the time. And now Jayce has given me no option.
Oh, I gave you an option. You had the option not to take the offer, but the offer was to accommodate you.
I know. It's fine. Thanks. You're being a great friend, and I hate you for it. Okay, so yeah, next week, Tuesday, we'll be at noon Eastern, and we'll see how it goes. And if I like that time, then I'll stick to it. And if I don't like it, I'll try it at least 1 or 2 more times after that. And if I still don't like it, then I will go back to this normal time. So, yay. Now I have to get up in the morning and do stuff.
Mornings are
You
fun.
wanted to.
I know I want to. In my mind, yes, I do want to. But my physical being is like, no, that's when we sleep.
No, it's sweet.
Oh, child.
Okay.
Noah's life. I'm just saying. She says it so we don't have to.
She's copying everything I say.
So I just realized what vampire clone I actually am, considering how I just behaved. I am Ministry. What you want to try something new? I can make that happen.
All right, I bookmarked and closed all the fabric websites so that they stop distracting me.
Fabscrap.org is a really good one because that's all like fabric that would have been into landfills.
I've heard of a website that sells only dead stock fabric, like stuff that they stopped making and they're just selling it out or something like that. I don't know, but I wouldn't mind maybe doing that.
Yeah, the issue with Fabscrap is like they don't have like a lot of variety or whatnot because it's like a secondhand shop of fabric.
So it's not consistent.
Yeah, but that being said, for your practice stuff with Noelle, you can get a pack of like different yards of different kinds of fabric. For like $24. You can get a pack of pinks. That's like 3 yards of different fabric that you could turn into little dresses for.
Right. Noelle, do you want mommy to make you some clothes? Do you want mommy to make you clothes? Okay, just a minute. Good job. So I have these placemats that are like circles like this, and she lined them up on the floor right here and is jumping like hopscotch.
I remember doing that as a kid.
Playing hopscotch with placemats?
Yeah. Used to do that at my grandma Nixon's house.
Are you having fun?
And when she noticed what I was doing, she got a whole bunch more. And when my back was turned, she would quickly move them around so that when I would turn around, they would be in different places. And I'd have to do a different pattern.
I mean, that's encouraging some good, healthy play right there.
She was an amazing grandmother.
I can't tell if I like this or this more, because in this, you have to see me closer up. But in this, you don't see, like, you see more of the mess behind me. So, like...
I know the feeling.
It, like, frames Charlie's bookshelf perfectly.
It really does. Because it's, like, right from edge to edge. Yeah.
I'll just keep it like this, because I'd rather you see me closer up than see the horrible mess that Noelle makes behind me on a daily basis.
No, don't make fishies. I'm not making fishies.
I didn't say anything about fishies. I said you made a mess.
Fishies.
Okay, have fun with that. All right, so we should do another sprint because we're already like 45 minutes into this shindig and we've only done one. So.
And for some reason, this video is not editing itself.
What? That's
Video.
Some nerve.
Some
Stupid
nerd.
video. It's been sitting on the hard drive for like 3 days, and it didn't edit itself. And like, oh, I'm just mad at it.
I
This
don't
dress
think
video I've been working on has been sitting on my on like 2 different hard drives since October. Why hasn't it made itself into, like a reasonable video now?
Right? I mean, computers could do anything. Why can't they edit my video for me? Like, seriously.
I don't see anybody new in the chat, so there's nobody new for us to say hello to. So we're just gonna do this sprinty thingamajig and move on with keep working, guys. Keep working. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go!
Ding, 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 ding.
Orla left us. I hope you have good sleeps.
Good night to the Orla.
Night.
Good night.
Okay. All right. I barely did anything that time because I opened up the chapter and I was like staring at it for a while, and then I wrote like a sentence. So. Also, Noelle's at this phase where if she wants something, she will grab 2 of them and bring them to me and say, "Can you open this?" and then give me the other one. So like soda, she'll grab like 2 cans of soda and bring them over. It's so I can have one, and then she asked me to open the other one for her. And this time, she brought an apple for me. She grabbed 2 apples and brought one to me, and it's like, well, I didn't really want an apple, but thanks.
She's learned the art of bribery.
Yeah, so she's getting smart, man. She's getting smart.
I much rather them get smarter than get whinier.
Yeah. Light already, damn it.
I'm on a roll.
So
How are you? Okay, sorry. Somebody's on a roll, and Charlie, you say what you wanted to say.
I finished my video edit. Got it upload. I think it's already uploaded, and I'm working on my thumbnail. And it's me, so it's going to be like a really messed up picture because, you know. That's how you know it's mine.
That's your brand.
That's my brand.
See, I was going to go with artistic over messed up.
See, I see them as artistic, but I also see the direct messages I get from people saying, "Are you okay? You need help? Is something wrong?" My personal favorite is when I just get a message from a new person saying, "Who hurt you?"
Everybody.
Spence, why are you on a roll?
I just hit it. I'm streaming Meadow. But not with camera. If that helps. I just got like 300 words in 5 minutes at the end there.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, speaking of which, did you meet your deadline that you set for yourself?
No, not at all.
I didn't think you would, but it's okay.
Yeah, I took my 3 days off and like stopped doing stuff long enough to watch all 3 Lord of the Rings in one sitting. Like I sat on my living room floor and watched 14 hours of Hobbits and crying. And then the next day I watched 3 different versions of Much Ado About Nothing.
I like Much Ado About Nothing.
And I just like stayed in that lump mind space for 2 days longer than I needed to.
I deleted a bunch of programs from my computer.
I think I'm gonna just not work on this right now, and I'm gonna work on this instead because this is what's calling me. This. I don't know. Nothing's calling me really, honestly. This is just calling me slightly more than the other one, but neither one of them are really that strong of a calling. Why am I like this?
Who hurt you?
Who hurt me?
I think what I need to do, honestly, instead of trying to write more of this scene, this new scene, I need to just reread leading up to this point so I can get back into her head because I'm having a really hard time just connecting with her. Like,
Who are you, woman?
Who are you and why did I create you?
No, that's what you say to Noelle.
You're not wrong.
I ask myself that question all the time.
Why did I create you?
Honestly, like, she was a surprise, so, like, I mean, I didn't exactly choose to do it, so.
Yeah,
But, I mean, I did it, and she's my responsibility now. So. I'm sorry, what?
I said, "Am I a hypocrite?" is a very good name for a video.
Hey, Lizzie, I haven't seen you in a while.
Call out video on me. I should be the first. Like, set the trend. Like, set the tone.
Call myself out before anybody else can do it. You can't even really see that there's purple in my hair anymore at this point. This just looks like my natural hair color. Oopsie.
Oopsie tootsie.
I just yanked the cord out of my headphones. Okay. Well, Lizzie, it's nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope everything is well with you.
Oh!
I didn't do that.
That's my bad.
I was about to say there's loud noises going on outside, but then Spence took over for the loudness.
Woohoo noises.
Let's see. Lizzie says, for the first time since December, I feel alive again, like I actually want to be alive. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, but it sucks that you went through since December that you've been feeling so down. You know, we're always here for you if you ever need anybody to talk to or encouragement or anything like that. So
I think all of us here know what depression feels like.
Oh, yeah.
It's my buddy.
yeah, so I'm sorry that you were in such a bad state for a while, but I'm glad that you are starting to feel better. Because we like Lizzie. We want Lizzie to be happy and alive. Lesson of a lifetime, never quit writing. Amen.
Yes.
I tried that once and it wasn't pretty.
I tried that once, and the hubby came home with a really pretty journal and said, "This needs a book in it." Because he just couldn't cope with the thing that I become when I am not writing.
Tell me your spouse is encouraging without telling me your spouse is encouraging. That's a trend on TikTok, by the way. Tell me blank without telling me blank. And it's people have to then show videos of something or explaining something without actually being like, oh my God, my husband's the most encouraging person ever.
So basically, they're encouraging storytelling.
Yeah.
Well, mine really is. When I started working on this series, so that would be 2 Christmases ago, he got me for Christmas The World of Ice and Fire and the collection of A Song of Ice and Fire books, and put a note on them that said, "You can do much better." And I opened that up, and that was my Christmas present, was like this like encouragement box of like, you can do better. I'm like,
there was one of those tell me this without telling me this videos that I saw, and it was tell me you grew up poor without telling me you grew up poor, and then it switches to this girl holding a piece of white bread, cinnamon sugar toast, hot dog bun, hamburger bun, garlic bread. Like,
yep, all of the above.
Turn a slice of bread into anything.
Cinnamon sugar toast is so good. It's so good.
So I just realized that I set my Twitch schedule to have me start playing Sims at 5:30.
Is that not the right time?
It's 5:30 now.
Oh,
I'm like,
Dang time zones! You scared the crap out of me. I'm like, how did I lose it? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Time zones.
Lindsay says, I'm never taking a break again. Never, ever, ever. And then Devin said, I took a break once. It lasted 22 years. Oh, I'm sorry. My dad was the one who wanted me to write. I told him it's pointless, but the funny thing is, once I started watching writing videos and tried to write a chapter in a day, I felt way better. A short break is never short. Yeah. See, I took a break from writing, not really by choice, but when I joined the Army, I was in the Army, and you don't have time for anything. Right. And when I left the Army, I left the Army in October, and that following November, it was the first time I actually wrote. I participated in that NaNoWriMo, and it was great. I loved it. It was fantastic, and I try to write consistently, at least somewhat consistently, ever since then.
nice.
Yay! I haven't taken a break from writing. I still work on writing related things. I just haven't been actually making any progress on anything. So there's that.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to work on any of my other creative projects until I finish this.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm to the point where this the Gatekeepers project, I kind of want to throw the whole thing away and start over. But at the same time, I don't want to do that.
I feel like that's what I did, because when I realized that all of these fantasy stories that I had going on would all fit better if they were part of the same world telling a continuing ongoing story, I kind of chucked a lot of what I was doing out the window and consolidated it all into a new idea. So sometimes that can help,
another thing too lately is that I don't want to work on any of my current projects. I want to start something new. Not because oh, shiny new project. I'm tired. I don't want to work on them right now. I don't feel it with any of my current projects. But at the same time, I have absolutely 0 new ideas for anything.
Yeah, now's a good time to just sit back and reread everything you've written so far and see if that either turns it back on or tells you what you're missing in it.
Yeah. I think that's what I got to do. I have 17 chapters that are complete, edited into the second draft, all done. I'm stuck on chapter 18. And I think another part of why I'm struggling too is that the next 3 or 4 chapters are all brand new chapters that haven't been written yet. And I don't.
You need some momentum for that shit.
Yeah. So, Noelle is doing the thing with your lips through this tube. She thinks it's hilarious.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Okay, she's right.
Right. Yeah.
She's right. It is pretty hilarious. You're funny. You're silly. Can I try? Nope. Apparently not. No. All right, go play. A learning. Don't stick it over the candle. It'll catch on fire. Learning an important lesson. Writing 4 love interests means giving all 4 of them depth, not just the one that MC ends up with.
Yep.
Yeah, because then it would be obvious who they're going to end up with if you only have one that actually has any sort of depth.
And then it'd be ironic if it wasn't that one.
That could be the red herring. Like, oh my gosh, she's obviously going to end up with this person. He's the only one that has any depth to him, and she ends up with that one over there.
Over there in the corner.
Kind of makes me want to name one of the love interests in my phone Brick and have absolutely no like character development at all, and be the one that they end up with at the end.
I'm partial to characters named Brick because I don't know if anybody here has ever watched Heart of Dixie, but one of the characters on there, one of the main characters, his name is Brick, and he's like, I love him. He's old. He's an old man, not like an old man, but one of the other main characters is her father, and he's the doctor that works in the office where the main character also goes to work. And in the beginning of the show, they hate each other, and then at the end of the show, they become like their relationship is really awesome. And his name is Brick, and he's just great. I love him. Yeah, so I'm partial to that now, to that name.
I will take that as an endorsement of that series because I was debating whether or not to watch it.
I really like it. If you're not into doctor shows, you might not like it. But in terms of it being a doctor show, it's not like a medical drama. It's definitely focuses more on her personal relationships with the people in the town, and less on the actual doctor-y part. And I just really like it. And the last season, I think all 4 seasons were really, really good, and the ending was good. Because a lot of shows, when they end it, the ending's terrible, but I really like the ending of it too. So I don't know, I really like it. I rewatch it every once in a while.
Some troublemaker that didn't even get dialogue. That's pretty cool.
I usually have 1 to 2 love interests, but this is a mystery romance where the MC doesn't know who she's writing to. Well, don't shove a banana in there then.
That is going to be the name of my 3rd autobiography.
She shoved her banana into the tube.
That didn't make it better.
It did not. That may have made it worse.
The banana has been extracted.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Okay, which was the bigger what the fuck moment? The banana in the tube or the giant garbage bag of yogurt?
The garbage bag of yogurt, man. I am still. You understand? The hubby's asked me every night since that happened, what are they doing with it? What are you doing with all that yogurt? I need to know.
Where did he even get a garbage bag full of yogurt?
His manager. She wasn't even working at the store that day. She
Just a drive-by, here's some yogurt.
That is exactly what happened.
A drive-by yogurting.
Oh, you said it, so I didn't have to.
Not the first time it's happened.
Okay.
Something like that has happened.
So the 4 choices are her crush, her jock friend, her enemy, and some troublemaker that doesn't even get dialogue. Based on those choices, my guess would probably not be like 100%. I would eliminate the crush right off the top because that's the obvious choice.
Yeah.
The enemy one, I would lean towards, like if it was my project, I would lean towards the enemy because enemy to lovers is like I like that trope a lot. But honestly, I think maybe the troublemaker that doesn't get any dialogue would probably be the one I would guess. If I was reading the book, I would probably guess that one. Because he'd be the most unexpected choice, I think.
Do we want to do a last stream? A sprint?
Sure.
Do we want to do a last stream ever?
This is it!
Dream. There shall be no more.
As I'm setting up for... You just updated. Why you say you still need updated?
What's wrong? What's wrong with you?
I'm outside today.
You want to go outside? Go outside and put some clothes on you then, because you're just in a diaper. You can't go outside if you're not wearing clothes. You have a boo-boo?
Oh,
Right there? Oh. Oh gosh, I can't reach it.
Can you
All better. Okay, let's get this timer. Get ready to go.
I'm gonna fight The Sims.
Do it.
Oh, it's number
Discuss the
3.
computer
Sweet.
program.
I was right. Well, kind of. The one that I would have chosen to write is what it is, not the one that I officially guessed. But still.
I have not set a video as a premiere in a long time. Should I set this as a premiere or not?
That is up to you.
That's
And if
between
you-
you and your gods.
And if you have a suggestion of how I can fight The Sims, please let me know. Because it keeps telling me it needs to update, but it's updating!
Like you
Do
got
need to
damn
restart your
son of a bitch. Yeah, you could need to restart the computer.
My computer forced me to restart it this morning. I was so mad. Like, it went to screensaver mode and wouldn't let me click on anything to type in my password to get back in to my computer. So I had to like turn it off and turn it back on. And when I turned it back on, it came up with a little thing that says, "Thank you for restarting to finish the update." And I'm like, you motherfucker.
You goddamn son of a bitch. Okay, let's do the sprint.
That's a way to introduce a sprint.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so I decided to reread from chapter 1 of my Gatekeepers book. And I forget every time how intense chapter 2 is. And I got really sucked in because, like, I don't know if it's normal or whatever, but, like, that's some damn good writing in that chapter, and I'm willing to admit that.
Heck yeah.
If it can suck me in that much, my own writing can suck me in that much, that means it's good, right?
I think so, because I know, at least for myself, I'm a really bad critic of my own writing. And anytime I write anything that I'm like, ooh, that was good, I'm like, oh, I performed a miracle. I made myself like something I did. Wow.
Yeah, see, I'm usually really critical too. So, like, I forget, because so in chapter 2 used to be the original chapter 1, somebody breaks into her apartment and she is very brutally attacked by a werewolf. And it's a really intense chapter, really intense scene. And I forget. No, I've reread this chapter so many times now, and yet I still somehow forget how intense it is. So, I don't know, Jayce, you've read it. Do you remember if it was intense for you?
It was good.
Yay!
We might not be doing the Sims 4 replay tomorrow if I can't get this to work.
Well, fingers crossed. Just let me know, and we will figure it out.
I hate to be the person that says it, but do you think you might need to uninstall it and reinstall it?
Don't say that.
Well, just make sure you back up your save files, and you should be fine.
Sometimes you get a bad patch and have to do that sometimes.
I'm going to try and repair the game.
If you feel like you might need to uninstall it and reinstall it, if you have like a flash drive or something, make sure you back up your save files to the flash drive before you do it, because I don't know if it would delete your save files if you delete the game.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
I wrote 1,400 words on this stream.
Nice.
Noise.
I'm like 306 words away from 10K on this project, and I'm not gonna get it tonight because date night. Dinner's almost ready.
All right. Well, since dinner is almost ready, and it is actually past the normal time that we would stop. I know we only did 3 sprints, but we might as well do some outros because Jayce needs to go to sleep, and you gotta go have dinner and such. So, who wants to start? And we'll just go in a circle away from me.
Away from me.
Away.
Shoot.
Meaning I'll go last. So either Jayce or Charlie, you guys, one of you two go first.
I'll go.
Okay,
That's right. I am Jayce Maxwell. I'm an author of urban fantasy. I am an editor for Rose City Editing at rosecityediting.com, and I'm about to start coughing.
Okay.
Damn it, Jayce's body.
Okay, yeah. My throat just decided that it was going to tear itself apart.
I love it when that happens.
I'm glad that it didn't.
Normally I do Perfect Pancake on Tuesdays. Next week it will be after this stream, this stream will be at noon Eastern, and Perfect Pancake will be at 2. Wednesdays, hopefully tomorrow we will be able to do this. We have the Sims 4 replay.
Well, sorry, continue. I'll just say that thing later.
With a theme of exploring the 21st anniversary gifts that The Sims gave us. And then on Thursday at noon Eastern, I have the VTM Mysteries. It's a Vampire the Masquerade tabletop RPG. with Kat as one of my players. And that should be really fun. We continue to have Dahlia De Winters as our guest star, playing Venus Dupree. And then on Saturday, I have at 4 p.m. Eastern is my writing sprints.
Cool.
Yay! Okay, Kat, it's your turn.
So the thing I was going to say about Sims 4 3 Play is we do have the backup sim.
Oh, yes.
That is true. We would just want to do a makeover so we can use some of the the stuff. But if you're not able to do it, then I can do it.
Because we always got the backup sim.
She's a
And-
plus-size goddess.
Yeah.
She is. I'm Kat. I play the Sims 4 3 Play with those two. I do the create a sim, Jayce builds, and Meadow plays the game. And then I'm supposed to be playing Sims today, but I might be playing that on Thursday in Stardew Valley today, depending on how this goes. Because this might just piss me off, and I might just turn the Sims off. And I do productivity streams. I will be doing one tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern, until 10 p.m. Eastern. I do that on... So basically, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I do a gaming stream and a productivity stream. It's just Wednesdays, it's productivity first, and then gaming. So, yeah. Oh, that's at twitch.tv/Gatleo writing there. I'm done now.
Yay! And Devin linked Kat's Red Bubble Blow. Oh, speaking of which, of links, I have everybody except for Charlie's links below. Charlie, I do need to get your links because I want to have you in my descriptions, because all the people that are on screen with me often I have except for you. So, but everybody that's on screen, I have all their stuff linked below. I think I have everybody. Okay, we can continue with the rotation now.
I didn't know if you wanted one or two.
Hi, I'm Spence. I write and do art, and the only thing I do consistently is post on Instagram. But you should really follow me there, and probably on YouTube, because I do have a super secret project I'm going to be unveiling very soon that is a mixture of art and writing and lifestyle things that I think everyone will be interested in. So look out for that. And also check out my Etsy. I have stickers.
I know for sure that I have all of Haley's stuff linked below. So, yeah, click on those things. Charlie, it's your turn. Yay!
Hi, my name is Charlie. I do stuff. I stream on this on the CE Dorset channel. I will eventually finish another song for the Project Shadow channel and start not deleting the videos after I record them for that channel, because I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person. But I have gotten a lot of angry screeds off my soul. So, hey, it's at least serving that function. I have a video premiering in about 15 minutes over on my channel titled Am I a Hypocrite? Am I Being a Hypocrite? So if you want to enjoy my brain and how it works, see you there.
All right, and that leads to me. Yay! Okay, half of my stuff has already been said, but here we go. Tomorrow is The Sims 4 3 Play with Kat and Jayce, and that starts at noon Eastern on Kat's Twitch channel, then goes to Jayce, then it goes to me. The start time of mine and Jayce's streams are scheduled for like in 2-hour increments, but they usually start earlier than that because Kat usually builds Sims very quickly.
Sorry.
If Kat is not able to get her game working by the time we start tomorrow, then we will head straight into Jayce with build mode, and we'll use our backup sim that Kat created for us a while back. But we'll let you guys know in the morning what's going to happen. I'm also an editor with Rose City Editing. Me and Jayce are business partners, and Devin has already linked our website below. It's also in the description. So if you come back to this later, you will be able to get it out of the description as well. And I write stuff, but I'm not published yet. My plan for this project here is to write a 5-book series that are all standalone, and they're going to be kind of shorter romance novels, and to rapid release them. So I want to do that by next year. I want to be done with this and start publishing next year. So that's what I need you guys for. That's why I do these things, so for you guys to be here to motivate me to get them done. I'm also going to be publishing Arabic lesson videos in about 2-ish months. I'm still scripting and writing out like actual like order of what videos are going to happen and all that kind of stuff, and making printables for you guys to have as well. And it's just taking me a really long time. And I'm also a mom, so if you are a parent, a stay-at-home parent, or a working parent, and you want to figure out how to balance writing and parenting, that's what I do every day. Yay! So maybe take me as an inspiration. And also, at the insistence of Charlie right here, I made a coffee. So not going to ask for money, but it is there. So yeah. And you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram, but I don't really post on either place very often. However, if you do follow me on Twitter, if there's for any reason that I can't do my streams or anything like that, I do update on there. So yeah, that's probably the one that I would recommend to follow. But so I'm gonna stop blabbering on and on and on, and we're gonna say goodbye and end the stream now. Thank you for all the people that joined me today and all the people that are in the chat today. I appreciate